Hi there everyone, Happy New Year. We're in the year 2022 now. We can move on, new year of Airsoft, new year of Waldo Customs. Today, to start the year off, I thought I'd hit you with an unconventional idea, and although it is a tier list, which a lot of YouTubers do when they run out of original ideas for their YouTube channel, I've put a spin on it. So I see a lot of tier lists that orientate, in Airsoft at least, about certain companies and guns and which is better, which is worse, A to F, whatever. But I thought I'd do a little spin on it. Today, I've got Airsofters that I could beat in a fight. And these Airsofters are all YouTubers. So now before we get into that, we should break down my fighting abilities. So I am a British man who is 5 foot 5 inches tall and 120 pounds wet. So as you can see, I am definitely not competing with The Rock in terms of build. So in our tier list itself, we have different sections on how I think a fight would go. So we have eradicated. This means this person literally turns me to dust. I am a smouldering pile of offal on the floor, nothing left. Murdered. This person kills me. Every time, without doubt, I am murdered by this person. 50-50 means that I have an equal chance of beating this person as they do beating me. So, even Stevens. Beatable. This means that I will beat them almost every time, without doubt, and I think this section is going to be quite small. And then 100% win rate. I don't even need to think about it, I would win. So that's where we have these lists. Now we've got 10 people that we're going to put into this list, and I'm going to put links to all their YouTube channels in the description below. If any of you are fans of these YouTubers, do let them know that I made this video. I would love to talk with them and collaborate with them. So if you do that, that would be great. I'd love to hear from all of them. I love all of them, making that very clear. I find them all to be great people. This is all just for good old fun. So first, let's start the tier list strong. We have Airsoft Alphonse, and for anybody who doesn't know Alphonse, let me explain. Alphonse is built like a brick shithouse. He is a giant dude and has an extreme amount of muscle mass. I don't doubt that his bicep alone probably weighs more than I do, and it's certainly thicker than I am. His content is fantastic, by the way. If you're interested in watching HPA builds, absolutely mow people down. And I also like that he uses weird and different guns for a change. I don't think there is any chance at all that I beat Alphonse in a fight. I feel like he would do what King Kong does to that T-Rex, where he puts its hands in its mouth and he just rips it to pieces. So I am going to be putting Alphonse in the eradicated section. I think he really just does beat me into a small smouldering pile of dust. Next up is Bada Bing. Here's a better picture of him. His picture's glitched out a bit here. And for any of you who don't know, Bada Bing is a British airsoft YouTuber. He does a lot of GBB reviews, and I find him to be a big inspiration for what I do on my channel. He's a very lovely guy, but also similar to Alphonse, definitely an in-shape, fit guy, and also has all the kit and knowledge. I've said this before, I think Bada Bing is sort of like the Ned Flanders of Airsoft. He's this lovely, sort of Christian going, lovely hugging guy, and then he beats you to death with a Toblerone. So I am going to be putting him in the murdered section. I definitely think Bada Bing would kill me. I think, gotta say, of everybody on this list, I think he'd give me the most pleasant murder. I think he would be an absolute gentleman about it, but he does kill me, 100%, no doubt. Next, we have another Airsoft YouTuber from the UK, Airsoft Cam Man. Another guy I really love to watch. He makes really like high quality, like in terms of video YouTube gameplays. I feel like the bitrate is really well done, and I can whack it up to 4K and see all the detail, and I really admire that in his content. Saying that, Cam Man feel like has so many similarities to Soap from Call of Duty Modern Warfare. He has the same voice, the same style, the same weapons and clothing. So I can imagine that Airsoft Cam Man would make me disappear off a map. He also does seem like a dude who's probably quite jacked and tall in real life. So I'm going to be putting him in the murdered section, and I'm going to be putting him above Bada Bing because I think he would be a bit more brutal. Next up we have Demo. Demo is a Speed QB enthusiast in America. He plays for SYG and clearly comes from a sort of competitive paintball speedsoft background. Spoken to a few times, absolutely lovely guy, but 100% murders me. There's just something about paintballs and speedsofters who can do this quickly. That both means that yes, they can pleasure a woman very well, but also they could swing something really quickly, like a really quick knife attack. So I have no doubt that Demo destroys me in a fight. So I will be putting him in the murdered section. I think because of his competitiveness, he would be above Bada Bing. Love you to bits, Bada Bing. You're a great murderer, but you're just too polite. Next we have Dutch the Hooligan, someone I've been watching for a long time. I love Dutch's content because he really sells me the vibe of what Airsoft really is actually like. And it's also cool because he uses such interesting cool guns from Umbrella Armory, so it's nice to see that. Saying that, I find Dutch to be a bit of an enigma. Maybe he's secretly with the CIA. Maybe he knows something that we don't. And I mean, look at him, he's got these crazy shades on. He's absolutely gonna murder me. So just really quick, this is Editing Waldo. Whilst making this video, Dutch the Hooligan actually messaged me just to let me know that he's a black belt in something. But it pretty much doesn't matter what this is, so yeah, this man beats me in a fight. I am going to put Dutch in the murdered section above Demo because I feel like he might have those connections to make me disappear. So he does scare me a bit. I'm going to put him below Cam Man because I can't comment on how absolutely ripped he is, so I can't compare that. But he definitely does kill me. Looking a bit bare on the below the murdered section right now. Next we have Jet Desert Fox. Jet is a long time Airsoft guy. He's been playing, I think for well over a decade at this point. One of those people who was really there from the beginning and even made videos from the beginning. I know he was also a corpsman in the US military, so I have a lot of respect for him and what he's done in the past, which means he not only has extensive Airsoft history, but also extensive military history, so we can already see where this is going. I feel like Jet probably knows people who could like sell me to a Mexican drug cartel and I would never be seen again. So I am going to be putting him in the eradicated section. Similar to Bada Bing though, lovely dude, an extreme gentleman, and I wish him the best, but he would make me disappear. Next up we have Kicking Mustang, who is a UK sniper Airsoft YouTuber. And now we have Mark from Red Wolf Airsoft, and Red Wolf Airsoft is a channel I've been watching for a very long time, since way before I played Airsoft, when I was just like a 15-year-old teenager looking for weird videos on YouTube, and I found the Red Wolf Airsoft channel. I always enjoyed it. I really like the reviews, the humor, the writing. It's really good, and I think Mark has been a fantastic presenter, and it's something I really admire is his presenting skills. Saying that, Mark is absolutely huge, like absolutely jacked, ripped dude. And maybe it's from handling all those vectors and stuff all day long, but I think he clearly puts the time into being the way he is, and I admire his drive for it. He's a guy who works hard, but again, such a scary dude. I mean, his call sign is Blue Steel. My name is Waldo. He eradicates me, I'm gone. So I am going to be putting him in the eradicated section. Love him to bits, but I am definitely going to be removed from the earth with him. Next up, we have the godfather of Airsoft, Novrich. I actually have an unpopular opinion, Novrich, and that's that I think he's done a lot of good for this sport. I think he brings in lots of new players and encourages the industry to improve and change. But saying that, he is also a very scary Austrian dude. I feel like you cannot get to the levels of fame with him without making some sketchy connections down in Asia. So with his power and influence, I'm definitely putting him at the top of the eradicated section, actually. And finally, we have US Airsoft, or Scott, who owns said YouTube channel. I absolutely love what Scott does with his YouTube channel. He inspires me a lot too with the way he presents and talks in videos and his styles. I also love how unbiased he is in reviews. He doesn't seem to do the usual sponsored stuff where someone clearly has paid him to say good things, so he says good things. He actually cares that people get what they pay for in his reviews, and I really, really like that. Saying that, Scott, talking to you directly now, we are very similar builds. We are both clearly sort of grungy, edgy skater boy dropouts, so I think the odds on us beating each other is 50-50. I feel like it would be that scene in Step Brothers where they punch each other and knock each other out at the exact same time. You know, we are almost the same person at this point, and it's probably a chance we're related on one level or another. So I will be putting you in the 50-50 section. Love you to bits, but I think we're very similar when it comes to our fighting capabilities. So that's it. That's our tier list done. Obviously looking a bit heavier in one side of the woods than the other, but you know, can't complain, can't complain. So as I said in the description, I will be putting links to all these YouTube channels. You can check them out. You should support them. Let them know I made this video, see what they think of it. I hope they know that it's just good humor. It's just for fun. It's nothing too serious. And I will also be putting a link to my shop in the description. So if you want to check out some parts for your airsoft gun, big and small, we sell lots of stuff there and lots of really, really cool projects coming soon as well that you're going to want to be there for. And if you like this video, like, a comment on your opinion of this list. Would you put anybody higher or lower? And yeah, subscribe, let us know what you think.